All right, I am Steve Clark, and this is our next series on headwork. This is a remanufactured head I got from a source that I'm not going to name because I'm pretty irked with them because I had to remind them to ship it twice. Anyway, that being said, before you disassemble your head, a remanufactured head will have all the valves relapped and replaced. So you want to make sure each valve goes back into its appropriate port. On mine, I put a thin ring of paint around the outside edges with a paint marker to protect against any errant slipping of the polishing buff as I run across the outside edges. I numbered the valves starting here. I put a 1 at both sides. Exhaust 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and so on. And then intake 1, 2, 3, and so on. When you get your head, it will come in a very large box sarcophagus, very heavy, very packed. And if you're lucky, you won't have to call several times for it. But anyway, what we're going to talk about is what you're going to need to take it apart. You are going to need a 10mm wrench, or excuse me, socket and ratchet and an extension to take off the caps off of this side, remove the cam cap bolt on the end, you know, that holds the large cam cap over the very end of the cams at near cylinder 1. And that being said, you are going to need a spring compressor of some sort. I bought a spring compressor tool off of eBay. It's a Chinese tool. It was like 18 bucks. It works fine. The one thing I will say is that you have to use electrical tape over the pushers because they are not an exact fit, and you can scuff up your nice bling-tastic OEM bits, or if you choose to get the Brian Crower titanium retainers, you don't want to ding them up before they go in the motor. So, got your head, got it labeled. The first things you're going to do is flip this beast over. And as you can tell, it's very clean, very nice. It's perfect. It's beautiful, like it should be. This is just leftover RTV from where they pressure tested it, because most remands will be pressure tested if they're from a reputable source. Otherwise, they just slap that shit together and say, see ya. This actually did come from a reputable source. And it will come with stock cams in the case of this one, which very soon I'm going to have some free stock cams. If anybody wants them, PM me and you can pay shipping on them. Whatever shipping costs, this will fit in a flat rate box. They're yours. I have like 8 sets of them and I have no use for them. Anyway, in your factory service manual or your Haynes manual or whatever, you will have an order to take these off. You take these off in that order as to not flex or crack these cams. Even though mine are trash when I pull them out, not exactly trash, but not something I desire to keep, I still follow the procedure because I don't want to bugger anything on a brand new head or a newly cleaned head that's sent back to me before I port it. Yeah, from there you're just going to be moving the cams, removing the buckets, and I'll show you how the tool works in the next video.